Throughout my life, stuff has gone missing. Sounds kinda dumb to say, to be honest. I know people lose things all the time, and it's just a natural course through life. But sometimes I can swear that I'll lose something I know for a fact was where I placed it. My parents would tell me I just needed to take better care of my stuff and they'd eventually turn up. That wasn't it. If I ever lost something, it was a guarantee I'd never see it again. It ruined some of my relationships with people, including my parents. I'd get yelled at for losing gifts family gave me, borrowed toys from friends, and much more. People just stopped letting me borrow stuff. New friends were warned not to. Some thought it was a joke, so they'd still let me, but I'd refuse. I didn't want them to hate me one day. One time, I went to a kickback with some friends. I lost my phone, so my mom told me to take hers and gave me a long lecture about not losing it. I tried to convince her I didn't need it. She could call my friend's phone if she needed to talk to me, or vice versa. She was almost convinced, but in the end refused. I got there, phone in hand, kept it in my pocket the whole time. I checked on it every few minutes and my friends started making jokes about it. They convinced me that I couldn't possibly lose it if it's in my pocket. Thought about it, convinced they were right. I began to forget about it. Toward the end of the night, I had a call coming in. My mom was checking up on me. Everyone decided last minute to stay the night, so I asked if I could too, and she said it'd be fine. I just had to call her in the morning when I'd need a ride home. I went to sleep with my mom's phone in my pocket. A couple friends made jokes. Hope you don't lose it in your sleep. I laughed back. I honestly thought it'd be funny if that happened. As I grew tired, I thought back to it. What she said? What if I did lose it? How would I explain that to my mom? What would people think of me? I kept repeating those thoughts until I finally slept. When I woke up, my friends were already awakened before me. I jolted up assuming the worst. My mom's phone, missing from my pocket. It actually happened. I looked at my friends asking if they knew where it was. They thought I was joking. I stood up to show them there was something in either pockets. I asked if they were playing a joke on me. They denied having done so. I moved my blankets around. They started helping me and trying to calm me down. We folded all the blankets and placed them on the couch with all the pillows. Nothing. I asked again if anyone had hid it, but they still denied. I knew they were telling the truth, but didn't want to admit it to myself. I asked if one of them could call it. I had left the ringer on, so surely I'd hear it, but no sound came. I had to call my mom and tell her the bad news. She knew the second I called from my friend's phone. I went home feeling terrible. I stopped borrowing things from people at that point. More of my belongings went missing as I got older. I lost contact with some of the friends from then. I got married in my mid-20s. He knows about everything. When we started living together, it continued. I never touched any expensive items of his because I was sure it'd be gone one day. The only exceptions were large ones like using our desktop computer or borrowing his car for errands. I thought that since they were larger or never moved, I wouldn't have a problem. I thought that it would be fine. I thought everything would be okay. But I can't do this anymore. I called the police 2 nights ago. I couldn't stop crying. I didn't do anything, but I know it's my fault. My dad came over to help me through it. My mom, on the other hand, hasn't spoken to me since she found out. I'm sure she knows I didn't do it, but she also knows I'm to blame. The empty stare of lifeless eyes, all those good memories gone. The voices, the sounds of everyone near me echoing. It gets harder to focus on one. Someone's walking toward me and trying to ask me something. It won't be anything helpful, I'm sure. My husband is out there somewhere with them, trying more than me. Ma'am, we haven't been able to locate your son, but we'll keep trying.